Alright, what is up, guys? We are back with Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 48. It's called Earbone. I'm not excited to find out what that means, but I'm excited to see where we go next because where we left off was we got kind of introduced a little bit to this character. Um, I'm not sure if I don't think we got like this character's name or anything like that, but we did see that this character is tied to the CCG because this character was paired up with like another investigator, right? So yeah, I'm interested to see what this character is going to be doing. But it looks like this character is going to be, and I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, so that's why I keep referring to this character as this character. But I'm thinking they're going to have a major role to play in this next arc. So let's go. Amon, the investigators from the main office are here. They're waiting in conference room 2. Conference room 2. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, Nakajima. I'll put the files together. Don't worry. So, they've decided to send personnel from the main office to the 20th Ward, too. I wonder who they've assigned. Kotaro Amon. Excuse me. Most of the veterans should have been assigned elsewhere already. Oh? You look miserable. Oh, okay. Shinohara. Yeah, so we have seen this guy like very briefly, right? I believe. Were you crying like a little baby again, Amon? Shinohara, don't tell me you've been. I don't have too many good memories of this place. Good to see you again, Kotaro. Good to be working with you for the first time. Hoji, it's an honor. Shinohara and Hoji. Both were once partners of Mr. Mato. Shinohara, a self-made man and Mr. Mato's very first partner, interesting, who has gone up against and defeated countless vicious ghouls. Hoji, thoroughly trained in the use of the Kinke by Mr. Mato, his second partner and a skilled fighter. Both of them are top-notch investigators with strong ties to Mr. Mato. I can't believe they sent those two. Investigator Amon. Rank 2 investigator Saito Takizawa from Squad 1. I've heard so much about your heroics, and he's a huge fan of you, Arima. He keeps clipping of all the investigations you've been involved with. Yes, I hope you don't mind. He's a rookie investigator who graduated the academy at the top of his class. Show him the ropes, will you? Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, Investigator Takizawa. It's an honor to meet you, sir. So yeah, I mean, this kid did have like a really big like a rookie kind of like energy vibe to him, right? So yeah, I'm not surprised that he is actually indeed a rookie. Um, what is also interesting though is that I believe we haven't really like sure Amon has worked with like other investigators, but like in terms of like actually having someone under his wing, a la how Mato and Amon's relationship was. I don't think Amon has had that yet, so it's gonna be really cool to see him in that Mato position of having another investigator under his wing. Um, so if you're the only special investigator, does that mean I'll be partnering with you, Shinohara? Actually, I already have one. We are in the middle of an investigation, to be honest. It's more like we're searching for him. I'll introduce you to him later. The main office is still finding a partner for you, Amon. Oh, okay. So Takizawa isn't going to be paired up with Amon. Okay, but Amon is still going to get a partner of his own. Interesting. Um, since you're still a Division 2 investigator, they're looking for candidates in Division 1, but they haven't had any luck. Um, okay, so since he is Division 2, they must be partnered with investigators ranked senior investigator or higher. Okay, so yeah, so then Amon necessarily won't be having someone under his wing or whatever because he's still like in not in the right division for that, right? Okay, makes sense. I'll be your partner temporarily until they find you a veteran investigator. So hang on for a bit. Yes, sir. Anyway, we're going to be busy, Amon. I'm sure you've been briefed, but things have gotten complicated. I was told all main office investigators assigned to the 11th Ward were wiped out. Yep. We've withheld information to avoid panic, but the 11th Ward CCG branch has essentially been incapacitated. There's nobody left there who can fight. Additional investigators have been assigned there, but the situation is dire. Also, centering on the 11th Ward, investigator killings by ghouls are taking place in wards 9, 10, and 12. To avoid another situation like the 11th, we've sent numerous investigators from the main office to each ward for the moment. Interesting. I really like this breakdown of each of the wards. Because that's probably been like one of my biggest questions. It's just like how many, because I don't think they've explicitly like said until now like just how many wards are there. Um, so it's nice to actually get like an answer. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wards in total. Okay. Um, but why was the 20th ward designated as a hazardous area? We've had way fewer feeding cases compared to the other wards. They decided based on individual cases. The gourmet, obviously, but the binge eater's threat level is above an S rating. This ward simply has a lot of individually dangerous ghouls. It's always been that way. Plus, we're dealing with a new foe, the rabbit. If the northern ward falls while the 3 southern wards are unstable, we'll be sandwiched. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Because the 20th is all the way at the top, and then the 11th is at the bottom. And they also said that both the 9th and the 10th are in serious danger right now as well. Okay, makes sense. So our assignment here is a precautionary measure, so to speak. The series of killings on the 11th suggests a certain possibility. A certain possibility? Ghouls generally don't act in groups. It's highly unusual for them to go around hunting us so effectively. There's only one logical answer. The ghouls have organized themselves to destroy the CCG. How's that? I wonder what those man-eaters are. And it looks like there's like a face in this panel, right? In this top panel up here. I wonder who that could be. I mean, it certainly doesn't look like a character that we've, at least that I've seen so far. I wonder what those planning to do with Tokyo once we're wiped out. We can't let that happen. Tokyo belongs to us humans. So the fate of Tokyo lies in our hands. That's so exciting. We're going to take another look into the gourmet and the binge eater. Amon, I need you to assist the branch's squad in their search for the rabbit. Let's avenge, motto. If we're gonna do this, let's win, Amon. Starting tomorrow, the squad will... Oh, sorry, let me take this. Hello? Yes, that's right. I'm sorry? Yes. Does he have stitches on his arms? He does? Yeah, that's him. Yes. Alright, I'll be right there. It's him. Him? The problem child. Promise you'll apologize. I've been telling you all along. Promise, okay? Alright. We'll find out soon enough if you're telling the truth. Man, all I did was lose my badge. I work for the country just like you. And you bring me in over a blade? Come on. Alright, just shut your mouth. I wonder, like, I just like there's obviously going to be so much more with this character, right? Because this guy has such a distinct like different appearance versus the other investigators that we've seen, right? Um, like there's got to be something really interesting with him, and the fact that he's like a problem child too, right? Um, yeah, I don't know, like He almost gives me like like Motto vibes, but like even Motto still came in dressed like professionally, right? He came in dressed for the job, right? Um, and then at the same time, we haven't seen this kid with a case either, right? Um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm fascinated to see what this kid's deal is. Um, I'm Shinohara. We spoke earlier. I understand you have one of my men. I'm here to pick him up. Oh wow, he really came. I told you. I'm sorry, I didn't actually think he was with the CCG. No, no, your judgment wasn't wrong. I would have stopped and questioned him too. You see, he was carrying a bloody knife, then he claimed he was a ghoul investigator. This wouldn't have happened if my work tool wasn't so small. Haven't I been telling you? Who is this guy? He is a guy, right? He's really an investigator? Where were you and what were you doing anyway? What was I doing? I was at a job interview at a restaurant. What? You're gonna quit being an investigator? Thank you for all these years. Shut up. Oh boy. I was I was a real investigator, wasn't I? You promised. Now please apologize. I admit I was wrong, but it wasn't entirely my fault. You're easily mistakable. If you work for the country, maybe you should act that way. Look, I'll talk to him. I wouldn't push him any further. What? What? Dude, what is going on? He's like licking his ear? What? Guys, you guys did not prepare me for this. What is going on? Look at Amon's face too. Amon's just like like what? Um wait, and then did he what the hell is going on? What did he bite out? I'm like so I probably shouldn't be looking at these two pages as extensively as I am, but I'm literally like looking at like every detail to see what exactly happened. But okay, so was it just the ear that he bit off and then chewed up and then spit out? I'm guessing that's what happened, but like okay, yeah, I'm gonna say that's all that happened. Okay, let's just keep going. um, you stop. Wow, even Shinohara is like you would have to imagine this is stuff that he's probably seen before, right? Because you know they did refer this kid is known as the problem child, right? So I'm guessing that he's done weird, crazy stuff like this at the snap of a finger plenty of times before. But like even he is kind of like oh my god, like you know what I mean? Um, so it's like it's almost like there's still stuff that this kid can do that's still catching even Shinohara off guard, which is pretty nuts. Um, your ears are tired. It stinks. It's no good anymore. Disposal. And he stepped on it too. Come here. I'm gonna be busy filling out compensation papers now. Ow! You're hurting me. Ow. Hey, you a mom by any chance? Um, I'm Shinohara's little minion. Suzuya. It's nice to meet you. Wow, you're big. I'm so jealous. That's it for the chapter. Juzo. Okay, that's his name. A rank 3 investigator. Interesting. All right, man. This kid is already like unsettling. um, yeah, I'm gonna be really interested to see like what is this kid's story? Like what? I mean, there's so many questions. Like, why would Shinohara, you know, like how? First of all, how does a kid like this make it into the CCG? Right? who seems so unpredictable. How does he get to be in the CCG? Um, I guess it makes sense why Shinohara would kind of be the one to keep an eye on him, right? Because Shinohara is kind of like towards the top of the chain. So like you would want someone like that to kind of like have the leash on Juzo. So that makes sense. Um, but then I guess just like the biggest question is just like what happened to this kid that that made him, the person that he is today, right? Um, yeah, I'm gonna be really fascinated to find that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for chapter 48. Um, I'm excited to see what happens next, man, because we have volume 6, and our boy Juzo is on the cover, which makes me nervous because he's gonna be the focal point of the next arc. So I'm scared, man. I'm scared to find out what's gonna happen. But that's pretty much it for this chapter, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.